Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for June the 14th. I'm going to be pulling one overall energy card, and then we're going to see how that plays in with the cards that show up for each sign. So, June 14th. There's our overall energy card. Right there. Patience showing up in reverse. Is patience anybody's strong point? I don't know. So basically we're talking about impatience. We could also be talking about some kind of imbalance as well. This would be similar to a temperance card in another deck. And by the way, I am using the Good Tarot today. That's literally the name of it, the Good Tarot. All right, let's start taking a peek at cards for each sign. Aries, you're up first. 10 of Earth, we like this. 10 of Earth talks about security, stability. When we have the Patience card in reverse, this is basically telling me as the overall energy that you're really impatient to get to a place where you feel like things are stable and secure. You're working on it. You're trying to figure out how you can mash the gas on that process and get to where you're feeling really good about patience and stability in your life. Taurus. Page of Earth showing up in reverse. Taurus, I think you're getting in some kind of message today that is not the type of message that we like to hear about money or about material goods. And I think that, we're feeling pretty impatient about turning that around and getting in a different message, something that would be more positive about our finances or our resources. Next up, let's look at Geminis. Six of Air is showing up in reverse. What's going on here? Geminis, it looks to me like you're working on some type of lifestyle change. A lifestyle change being something that you change that's not just for a week or two, but that is for as long as you live. And it is to improve your quality of life now and also hopefully to extend your life later on as well. This can be something like working on removing stress, eating better, exercising more, not doing any kind of mind-altering substances. Anything like that can constitute a lifestyle change. With the Patience card coming up in reverse for the overall energy, this just means that you may be going through some types of cravings or detox or basically some type of growing pains as you are improving your life, and you're really impatient to get past those and get over into the good stuff and into the sweet spot. Next up, we're going to look at Cancers. So Cancers, we have the 10 of Water showing up for you. This is my happiness card. And with that Patience card in reverse here, this just means that this is interesting. I think there are some people around you who are very happy and you're feeling a little impatient with them. You may be feeling like they're acting childish and why can't they focus more and be a little bit more serious. So they're just acting happy and goofy around you and it's kind of getting to you. All right. Leo. 5 of Earth showing up in reverse. 5 of Earth in reverse actually is a better card than right side up. It just means that things are getting more easy for you financially or more easy for you as far as social situations. You're feeling less of like you're being left out of the crowd. Now with the Patience card coming up in reverse here, this is telling me that this is not happening fast enough for you and you're impatient to make it actually start to happen more quickly. Next up, we're looking at Virgo. Virgos, you guys have the Chariot card showing up in reverse. Virgos, I think you just want to stay home. With this Patience card in reverse and the overall energy, Virgos, you guys really, you don't want to be traveling. You don't want to be out and about. You want to just be at home doing your thing there. And I think you're impatient to be able to do that. Okay, so that's for Virgos. Next up, we're looking at Libra. 3 of Water showing up in reverse. I think you're really impatient with a friend who's getting on your last nerve. with this Patience card coming up in reverse, and the overall Three of Water in reverse talks about a friend that's getting on your last nerve, jumping up and down on it maybe even. And the Patience card just says, you know, you're not very patient with this. This is not a situation that you're dealing with too well. Okay? Scorpio. Ace of Earth. New beginning. Beginning of something new. And I think that you're impatient. We're impatient to make this new beginning. We can see it. We can almost touch it. We can almost taste it. We really want to set this foundation stone and begin something new, new, new. All right, that's for Scorpios. Sagittarius. Three of Water showing up in reverse. Sagittarius, looks to me like you've been working on doing some emotional healing for a little while, and you're really impatient to get to that point where you're, oh, it's the Five of Water. Hang on. Whoop, rewind. Let's suck all that back in. So sorry. Five of Water in reverse. Five of Water. It's similar to what I was seeing before. For me, the Five of Water in reverse talks about forgiving somebody, letting something go, whether they ask for forgiveness or not, but still letting something go. So that Five of Water in reverse is no longer holding on to a grudge, maybe forgiving somebody, but not letting any kind of old hurt or insecurity or old injury bring us down, letting go of that weight. And with the Patience card in reverse, that's basically telling me that you're working on letting go of something that was kind of negative, and you are really impatient to be to the other side of that process. You want to get to the point where you feel like there's nothing to let go of anymore. You're totally fine. So impatient to get there, doing some work to get there. We like that. Capricorn. What do we have? Page of Water in reverse for Capricorns. Capricorns, I think there's somebody that you really are looking forward to telling them exactly how you feel about them, but with the Temperance in reverse, this is saying that you're really impatient to be able to do that. So you may not have a chance to do that just right away, but you're really impatient to be able to do that. Okay, next up, let's look at Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius with the King of Fire showing up here. This is just telling me that you have some really good inspired ideas that you're feeling really enthusiastic about, that you're ready to move forward with. In fact, you're really impatient to move forward with those ideas right now. So there's something holding you back. Otherwise, you wouldn't be impatient about it. You would be doing it. Next up, let's look at Pisces. So Pisces, Two of Earth in reverse. Pisces, I think you're really impatient with yourself today because you've got something that you're supposed to be handling that is falling through the cracks. This can be budget-wise, or it can be time and energy-wise, that you just don't have the time and energy to do everything that you thought you were going to do today, or you just don't have enough in the checking account to rob Peter to pay Paul. Either way, I feel like you're being really impatient with yourself about this. So while those things are not great things to have happen, at the same time, you kind of have to let yourself off the hook so that you don't go through life stressed out. All right? It's good to be motivated to take care of things, but it's not good to beat yourself up about things. All right? And that's kind of what I'm feeling like you guys are going to be really tempted to beat up on yourself. So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? So that's everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to working with some of you personally later on. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.